Eric Musselman with no shirt on. Yes, please. Ooh, welcome to the PHNX Daily Bets Show. I'm your host, Shane Diefenbach, joined, as always, by Johnny Venerable. How are you feeling, Johnny?
Good. It was a productive tournament over the weekend. What was your favorite bracket buster that you experienced, Shano?
I mean, I'm just so anti-Big Ten. How can you not say Purdue going down? Like, they were never good. They were never good. And this showed. Sad that FDU couldn't get it done against my FAU Owls. But hey, FAU to the Sweet 16. This is exactly how I saw it playing out. 100%. I definitely picked FAU to beat FDU and not Purdue. But they got there regardless. There's a ton of good games. I just wish, me personally, bet and made my bracket with my heart this year, because I always do that. And this year I didn't do it. This year I was going analytics. This year I was going numbers, and you should never do that. I never ever do that, because if I would have done it with my heart, I would have been up more money, and I would have had Arkansas in probably my Final Four, which looks like they're trending on doing. The must bus is, I have a future out for them, but still I bet on Kansas on in the round of 32, unfortunately, and they went down. What did you think of Eric Musselman with his shirt off, though, Johnny?
I think it takes away from the kids. I'm not a big fan of it. And again, I like taking my shirt off just as much as the next guy, but it's about the players for me at this level. Like, I hate how the college basketball coaches get too much fame, and I'm not into it. They're the stars. The players are not the stars, which is fine. It's what the sport's become. But no, it's fine. It's not. I think he made it about himself, which I'm not about.
I think if it's anybody else except for Musselman, I hate it. But I love Muss. Former ASU assistant, just a good dude. He's not some egotistical coach. He's just excited for his players. But I agree with you.
See, that's all people want to talk about this morning. And it's just like, come on. The team played their asses off, and they're a force to be reckoned with. And we watched that Arkansas team play Alabama tough earlier in the year. So I expect them to make a run to the Elite Eight at least.
Yeah, I watched them play a lot of teams tough, and I'm these young teams that get going in March are probably the scariest. I thought Kentucky was going to be one of those teams, but they got bounced. There's just there's a ton of good stuff to get ready for, and obviously we'll get more into the weeds of that on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. But for now, we got to go back to go back to Johnny's favorite place, and that's the NBA. So let's talk about it tonight. We'll go with my picks first. Got a couple little cuties for you. Warriors and Rockets over 237. This number is actually creeping lower now, so bad closing line value for Shane. It's at 235 now, so get that line wherever. Minus 110 most places. And then Pacers -2. Big fan of the Pacers visiting the Charlotte Hornets. Pacers are a little banged up, but the Hornets are banged up and a bad team, so I'm taking the Pacers -2 all day. And then the Jazz money line, little cheeky Jazz money line at +205. They're at home against the Kings, who I think the Western Conference is just going to start to fumble everywhere. I think a lot of teams are going to slip, including the Kangs, who have kind of outperformed this entire season. And I think the Jazz are a fun young team to bet on. So I'm taking the Jazz money line tonight at +205, a little sprinkle.
I like it. I'm going to go with some hot teams, specifically in the Eastern Conference. Let's take a look at my bets tonight. Not sure if you noticed or not. The Knicks have won 3 straight. Now, the Knicks money line is not on here because Shane would not let me post it at minus.
It's minus 360 at most places.
Parlay it with somebody.
Okay, then make a parlay for the people, like I did.
All right, add it in here as a sprinkle. Bulls are not as ass as they once were. I think the Bulls have won 4 or 5.
Yeah.
They look like a team everybody thought would be, a playoff team in the East. Now, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, obviously, but they're a team right now. You plus 8.5. I like that. I also like Dallas tonight plus 4. How about the Sacramento Kings? Sacramento Kings are on pace, Shano, to win 50-plus games for the first time since the early 2000s. It's great to see. They themselves have won 4 of 6, and I like them tonight. Big. Tease it up to minus 10 if you want. It's a blowout. Sacramento, one of the hottest teams in the West that you absolutely don't want to play. They're playing the kind of basketball that it was our Phoenix Suns were playing, Shane.
Yeah, I wish I could agree with that, but Jazz money line. All right. This is how you do it. If you're going to bet on the Knicks money line at minus 360, why not just make it at least like minus 150 or something? Give me the Knicks to win and Jalen Brunson 20-plus points. There you go. That's how you get it down to minus 150. Jalen Brunson is going to have 20-plus points, and the Knicks are going to win. Give me that. Also, the Sixers, they're pretty heavy favorites tonight. Embiid always scores 30-plus points. Sixers to win and Embiid 30-plus points is minus 150 at most places right now. And Klay Thompson over 21.5 points. This game is going to get gross. I just hope it's not too gross before Klay Thompson gets 21.5 points. As I said earlier, they're playing the Rockets, and I like the over in that game as well. I also like the over on the amount of cool people in our chat, and the coolest people in our chat are Diehards. So make sure to go ahead and become a Diehard at gophnx.com/diehard. You get access to our members only Discord, which is a great place to chat during games and also maybe talk a little betting in the PHNX Bets Discord. You can also get access to early tickets for our events and discounted tickets for our takeovers. Our Suns takeover is completely sold out, but you know what's not sold out? The PHNX Tea Party coming up soon. So make sure to go ahead and get your tickets for that on at gophnx.com, phnxlocker.com. Get a free t-shirt when you sign up as well. And all the cool kids are doing it. So why don't you go ahead and become a diehard? Right, John?
That's right. And again, free hat and or shirt every year you're signed up. This is not a one-off. Every single year you can load up on the many, many options at the PHNX merchandise locker. The Hollywood Hills t-shirt was one of my favorites. I literally wear this hat every single day. People are like, where did you get that? The merchandise locker, baby. Get it now.
Get it now. We're here every Monday through Friday at noon on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. Johnny, anything else before we get out of here?
PHNX Cardinals live tonight. Myself, Bull Brock, 4 p.m. Cardinals sign Zach Pascal, wide receiver, Philadelphia Eagles. Shane was texting me this morning, kind of low-key making fun of it, but we'll take any signing we can get at this point.
He's a real player, as I said. He's just Robbie Anderson, too.
What is it? He's a good dude, though. What does it mean for DeAndre Hopkins, and what does that Brandon Cooks trade mean for his value? We're going to talk about all that and more. And there's a rumor, new uniforms. Is it real? Can we confirm? Talk to us then.
Johnny, would you settle for a third-round pick for D-Hop? I think you're going to have to.
Now on bet. Stop! I don't like
have to.
Okay, I think the best second they're going to get is Kansas City, and that's pick 63. That's basically a third rounder, but there's a big difference between pick 63 and pick like 99, maybe 2/3. I don't like that we're everybody's shitting on Hopkins now. It's like Brandon Cooks, they're low key could be done because of concussions here soon, and he's not DeAndre Hopkins.
Brandon Cooks also tiny.
Yeah, 600 yards last year.
Yeah, come on. Davis Mills is really good.
It's
D-Hop. It's DeAndre Hopkins.
Everybody cool it.
You're paying him a lot of money. It's DeAndre Hopkins.
We'll pay the money. Well, we want that sweet pick.
That's true. That's true. PHNX Sunday was live at 2 p.m. Make sure to join us then. We got all the stuff from everybody talking about Bobby Hurley leaving because of a tweet that said good season. Who knows? Join us then at 2 p.m. But until then, you can follow me on Twitter at Shane D. Follow Johnny on Twitter at Johnny Venerable. Why are you clapping?
Congrats. I didn't get to say the stop the show. ASU Sun Devils, congrats on a fantastic season. Heartbreaker against TCU, but I watched that team get better over the course of the final couple weeks of the season. 100% made the Valley proud. So Shane, great coverage as always with you and your Gremlin cohorts at ASU Sun Devils. Great season, Sun Devils. Wildcats, they blew it.
The Gremlins. You can follow the show at PHNX_bets. Follow PHNX Sports across all social, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And we will see you tomorrow. But until then, peace, love, and DeAndre Hopkins is probably going to get a third or a fourth, let's be honest.